Alright everybody, in this video I'll be reviewing the US Marine Corps P41 set from Hikishop. So these P41s are from Hikishop. Hikishop is a company out of Hong Kong, so the shipping took nearly a month. The cost of the top is $40, the cost of the pants is $37. Hikishop sells World War II, Jap, Czech, Soviet, Italian, and Finnish uniforms. Most of their stuff is pretty cheap, so I recommend checking them out. I'll link it in the description. Let's get started on the review. So, they did not have a package deal to buy these. I had to buy them both separately. Some obvious things that are going to differentiate these from, let's say, SM Wholesale, it's going to be the logo. The logo on this one, well, since the Marine Corps has the logo trademarked, and this is a cheap company, they did not secure the allowance to put the actual logo on here. So it's a crudely drawn EGA. I got a small top and medium pants, and I'm gonna say the small top, which is supposed to be a US size 40, it runs quite small. Yeah, I should have just gotten a medium for the top, which would have been a 42. Another thing that's wrong is on these. There's supposed to be an additional hole right here. For whatever reason, on the actual P41s, instead of just having the one hole here to snap onto the cuffs, they would have two. So I guess if you want to make that adjustment yourself, that's pretty cheap. But yeah. One thing to say about the buttons is that I had this button keep coming off when I put it in the washer. It's just simply snapped on there, which I believe is how the actual ones were made, but still, it was pretty loose. The buttons look different from those on like an SM Wholesale top, but that's all right. I mean, the reason I got these is because they're super cheap, and because, I don't know, I didn't want to pay for the SM Wholesale ones, I suppose. So the top is, I don't know what you would expect. It's what you get for the price that you're paying. Going to the pants here. So these are the P41 pants. Same issue with the top. See, I got size medium. Same issue with the top with the buttons. These buttons come off super easily, but it's all right. An issue up here is that this button's supposed to be covered. It's not supposed to have this hole cut right here. It's supposed to be like all these lower buttons where they're kind of concealed in this. So that's one problem. It would be a lot harder to make that adjustment, but still you'll be wearing a belt with your impression, so it's all right. The cut's pretty good on the pants. Yeah, let me go put the uniform on to show you. All right, here's the full P41 set on. As I stated, it's pretty small on me. I got 34 pants, but I'm more of a 33 than 34, and they're super snug. Like, I don't need a belt at all to have these on. As I stated earlier, speaking of belts, you would need a belt to cover up this button here, which is incorrect. Yeah, you get what you pay for. The sleeves roll up very nicely. Whenever it came, it was a lot lighter of a green. Or sorry, it was the fabric that they used to make these, the cotton that they use in the Harry Mo twill. It does a poor job at changing color because it's obviously more of a synthetic mixture. So yeah, they use very strong dyes in it. It won't fade as much as an SM Wholesale one does. Like, I haven't worn these at any reenactments. I have used them for displays, and I've had them outside trying to basically trying to lighten them up to make them look more salty, and it just hasn't worked at all. I've had a little bit of success with it, but not enough to say it's 100%. So overall, I'd recommend getting this if you're new to reenacting and you want to get something cheap. And if you're trying to do just like a display, like a mannequin, for example. But if you want to do USMC reenacting fully and you're committed to it, I'd recommend going at a higher, either buying a used one or buying a higher cost one off of SM Wholesale or off of World War II Impressions. All right, make sure to subscribe and like and comment. Thank you.